back from the dead.
Hi everybody, this is FailcoPunch and I'm here to show you a Tripp analysis video. This is going to be the first in a series of videos, and here really I'm going to do is explain how Tripp's abilities work and the upgrade paths I'm taking, and give you a little bit of a hint on how to play her with some awesome gameplay by me, FailcoPunch. Alright, let's get started. So here I just start off with summoning. I mean, somebody's got to do it, you know? The enemy decided to summon D, which is kind of a risky move, but they do have Granny. Griselma is her actual name. She's really good at zone control. So here you can see the first abilities I take. I take my left mouse button, Shocking Blades, which allows me to crit, do 2 times damage, and do an attack from stealth. That interrupts. And then I get Skirmishing, which gives me more faster out of combat health regeneration and stamina regeneration. Alright, so I missed a lot of my moves. Really, really bad. I should have just went out of there, but I was able to finish off Granny with a jump attack. You could see it there. It was a lot of distance was covered during it, and it really can give you those final finishing moves on people. Gives you distance and does a lot of damage. So here, that Wu stayed way too long. He probably had no stamina, was trying to get away, versus a Margrave, which is a lot more tanky than you would think. Margrave is pretty tough to engage with. You want to be careful. So there you could see I took an upgrade on my right mouse button called Marked for Death. Gives me 150 more damage that I can do, and it bleeds targets. You basically do more damage with that upgrade. So here, Beckett doesn't see me. I miss. I get the daggers on her, though, and she's an easy kill.
Woo!
Here I upgrade my daggers all the way to Shattering Blades. That cracks target's armor, which makes it extremely easy for me to murder them as Tripp. But honestly, this upgrade path is just one of many. It really depends on the enemy team comp, what kind of things you're having trouble with, and what you want to do during the game. You have to think of these things when you go into each game. I never go the same upgrade path every game. It's always different. Really depends what's going on. So here you can see I'm dodging and attacking. Tripp doesn't attack when she dodges, right? When you dodge and you LMB, she'll do this almost a Shocking Blades animation. So she'll actually go forward, lunge forward with her knives, and do an attack. It's really good. Helps you kind of get hard to hit, you know, and do damage at the same time, but it uses a lot of stamina. So here I miss with the Shocking Blades, but I'm able to jump attack and kill him. Jump attack gave me just the right amount of distance to finish off that kill. Here, the Beckett's not paying attention. That's an easy kill here. My teammate's having a hard time, really low, so I want to get rid of the hands instead of go after that kill. I also have 0 stamina at this point, so continuing to fight the Griselma would have been a bad idea. So here I get the ability that allows me to go faster while in stealth mode. I personally like this upgrade because, I mean, you cover more ground while you're in stealth now. It's really nice. People are running away and you're running almost as fast as them. Here I get caught in that CC field by Zenobia. I don't want anything to do with that. I want to run away. I already missed 2 of my moves. That's not a good place to stick around. If you miss any moves, you have to be careful, really. Tripp excels when she hits her moves, and when she doesn't, she's just this giant target that's really easy to kill. Alright, so here you can see me get Flash Step. Flash Step is great because it gives Tripp verticality. So on certain maps, it's really awesome. It's actually really awesome because you can teleport through fights. You can get out of CC with it. Like if Voden focuses you, you can actually Flash Step out of his focus. But you're sacrificing your the days on your E to do this. But the thing is, you have to really think, okay, So what does the enemy team have? Do they have people who are going to jump on me and give me a hard time all game? Do I need to stun them off of me? Do I need to go in and disrupt? What is the role I need to fill in this game? So for me, I looked at the team comp. I took a minute. I understood what was going on. And then I decided that no, I'm just going to be an assassin this game. Like full-on assassin. I'm just going to pick up all the kills. And that's what I did during this game. But every game's different. It really depends what's going on, what you're having trouble with, what characters are on the other team. You might want to rush your Q, or you might want to rush your E. For me, I generally always take Shocking Blades and Skirmishing as my first 2 upgrades. Always. But you might play different than me, and that's okay. This is just how I play. So here I'm just trying to chase this kill. This Tripp obviously went too far. She has no stamina. She tries to use her invis to escape, but I have a dot on her and I can see her in stealth. So she's an easy kill to pick up. I mean, she stayed on our side of the field way too long, trying to chase kills. And I get that. I do that all the time. But here, I upgraded to Assassin's Credo, which is a personal favorite of mine. Honestly, I enjoy it because if you kill an enemy within 3 seconds of being stealth, it will reset your stealth cooldown. And for me, for this build, all of my damage comes from Shocking Blades. Really. That's where my combo comes from. So if I can kill somebody within a few seconds of becoming visible, that's awesome. Okay, there I got focused by Tripp, and then it's time to leave. I'm getting hurt by Zenobia. Basically, if I stayed there any longer, I would have died. So here the Tripp comes in for me. She wasted her daggers. So that's 1 ability down. She kicks in. It's 2 abilities down. She's like no stamina anymore. And the Beckett's able to throw a grenade and help me finish her off. So she made a bad call. She decided to chase the kill. Didn't realize we had another person there with me, and was an easy kill herself. You have to be very careful with what you decide to engage on this Tripp. So here I'm trying to do damage to the wound, but honestly they have full shield, so we do nothing to it again. Here I'm trying to save my teammate. See how much damage she has to him? Alright, here I almost hit him with the jump attack, but the Cyclops hit me. My teammate's able to finish him off, though. Here I'm trying to help him out, but I can't. Another enemy shows up, and I just decide to run. Engaging with close to no health is always a bad idea. You don't want to do that. I want nothing to do with this Beckett, so peace out, Beckett. And you can hear in the distance, Beckett actually burned her grenade, so that's good. So I do a jump attack that cripples this Griselma. But I can't finish her off because the teammate came. You can also see that I upgraded my Q finally. So now my Q is going to do more damage. I prefer the kick over the other path, but that's just how I play. I like the kick. I like to lock down single targets. Here, I don't even engage on the Wu. I don't want to engage on him unless I have closer to full health. But Beckett sets up the kill for me with breaking his armor. Makes it really easy. So you can actually catch Beckett before she gets too high. And I'm able to do that here. I get hit by Griselma's focus, which is really bad. She does a lot of damage. You gotta be very, very careful. But locking her down before she puts down hands is always a good idea. You want to be sure you take out Granny. Her hands will do a lot of damage. And if you have any ranged AoE characters on your team, I would suggest like having them do it. But she's really squishy by herself, so she's really easy for Tripp just to focus on. Okay, so there you saw I got the upgrade for my Q, which is static shield. It is a deflect projectile skill tree for Tripp. Really awesome. If you're having trouble with range, you want to upgrade to that sooner than I did. But I wasn't having really trouble with ranged, so I didn't upgrade it that soon. But what it does is it gives you a 3-second shield on the front after you press Q the second time. And if, let's say you have an HK decides to focus you after you just kicked, your shield will protect you for 3 seconds. That's a long time. That build path annoys the hell out of range characters. They hate it so much. I've been told many times people hate that. Here, I'm able to focus down Woo. Really easy to do because I had 3 focus. Tripp's focus, you can't miss it. It locks on. Does a lot of damage. It hurts. You want to be careful. Tripp will focus you. You want to get out of sight. Get out of her line of sight so she doesn't hit you. But alright, so for the Clash talent, really it depends on what you want to do. I personally really, really like the you can go invisible more. But that's just because I like being invisible. I like when no one can see me. It's awesome. So I really like that upgrade. And even if I have the reset on my invisibility when I kill people, I still like to have invisibility as much as possible. Because honestly, like, it's Tripp's escape, but it's how I get all of my damage in all my combos. Oh, and here I miss everything, but the Woo did too, and it's okay. It works out. So don't miss moves like me. That's a big thing. And we almost have the push. We almost do. Oh, no. One of their Tripp killed our Beckett. And then I can't find the Tripp. She literally disappeared. I have no idea where she went. It's so embarrassing. Don't watch. But it's okay. It's okay, because we can defend this. So you could see we had a lot of shield, but it wasn't enough. So their Guardian did damage to us. And in Clash, the enemy Guardian's always going to do more base damage to your monster if they get the push. So you have to be careful. They could possibly get the one wound off you, even if you almost had full shield, just because of how much damage the enemy Guardian's going to do to yours. So, okay, this is the stupidest direction to go for this objective ever, but I like playing objectives when I play this game. So I go after the creature, because most of them were down, but what's happened is we've wasted a lot of time. They're able to respawn. So this becomes dangerous now. Becomes super dangerous. I try to find the Woo, can't find him. Pretty sure this Tripp also used Flashed Up. But she can't handle being hit by a Beckett and a Tripp, so she goes down pretty easy. I'm able to chase after the Xeno pretty easily because I have increased speed while in stealth. So she's an easy kill. So just the Beckett's alive here. So what's going through my head is, okay, I need to finish them all off, get that Exterminator badge. And you could see that after I killed that Beckett, my E reset. It's my favorite upgrade to get. It's so much fun. I love being invisible. It's awesome. But not everybody needs to feel that way. It's totally fine. If you like the upgrade on your LMB that when targets are below 50% health, you bleed damage them, then that's awesome. That's a great upgrade. I just like playing different ways every game. So this was the one I wanted to go this time. Alright, there I go, missing again. But you can see how much damage gets done to that Tripp. So I make the bad decision of trying to go through the Zenobia E. That's a really bad idea. You really want to avoid projectiles and AoE dots as much as you can. Here I get just all the debuffs on me. If that Wu chased me, he definitely could have killed me. For sure. So I had no health. I was getting hit by Beckett focus. The Wu was weakening me. It was just really bad. Here I miss again, but I inflict that cracked armor on this Wu and he's easy kill. Alright, so this Beckett is alone with me. I try to focus. It doesn't work because it bugs out. Second time works. I throw a dagger on her and just one LMB kills her after that. Ah, I want this Tripp to fight me. She missed her kick. You missed your kick. You just want to run. She tries running, but she runs way too close to where I'm attacking as an easy kill. If you're low and you're Tripp, you gotta back off. You gotta hide. Hiding is a big part of playing the character, actually. Because you're gonna be low a lot. You're a glass cannon. The character is going to be super low a lot. Especially if you're going in and being ham like me. Alright, so you see a grenade came from Beckett, and we were just easily able to take down that character. That character had 0 armor. They were bleeding from the daggers. Nothing they could do. The problem is, Tripp has such an easy time with picking off characters that if you have a Tripp that you're having a hard time with, you kind of want to stick with your team. You want to stick with your team. You want to make sure you get those upgrades that hurt the hell out of her. Like Flame Cannon on Beckett is a really big one. Slow Field on Charnock. Those hurt her a lot. Poison on Voden hurts. So any kind of damage over time effect that you can get, you want to try to get. If you know you're going to have a hard time with a Tripp, you got to make sure you spec your character to deal with Tripp, because she will just be all over your back line, murdering everybody, taking them out. And I hope that helps. That's one of my analyses, you know what I mean, over how to play Tripp. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Failco